What are the similarities of entrepreneur and intrapreneur? 1. Innovative thinking. Innovative thinking is key as intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs aim to make their companies ahead of the game. They need to look out for new opportunities, technologies, and methods to grow. 2. Doing for innovation. Both entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs have to have the confidence of achieving success and the willingness to fail. They take the leap and act on the ideas in their head. 3. Always learning to be ahead of the game. Intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs need to continuously pick up new information and new skills. Those skills may be business-related, product-service related, or skills like creative thinking or marketing. 4. Flexibility. Things just don't always go the way as expected or planned. If intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs are not flexible with workload or schedules, their ventures may fail even before it gets off the ground. They need to think on their feet and go with the flow. 5. No giving up. Both will face more failures than successes. In order to achieve success, intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs need to be persistent. Entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs go through similar processes. 1. Process of innovation. Both entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs need to innovate. They need to pinpoint the market gap and innovate accordingly. They need to thoroughly research existing products, services, competitors, and patents, copyrights, trademarks. 2. Understanding the market. The way entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs gain an understanding of the market is essentially the same. They have to research and keep validating by interviewing people and getting insights to refine their products, services. 3. Prototyping. Entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs need to develop prototypes and minimum viable product (MVP) to support their innovation. 4. Team building. Entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs need to build competitive teams. They need to bring a team together and define culture and behavior. They define the roles and delegate work. 5. Funds. Entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs need to pitch to external or internal investors to fund their idea. The pitching is very similar and competitive. 6. Deadlines. Entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs need to work on extremely tight schedules. They are often time constrained due to the workload. The DNA of an entrepreneur and intrapreneur are very similar. Generically speaking, these include risk-taking, visionary, ideator, creator, high self-esteem. The how to execute as an entrepreneur versus an intrapreneur is where there are differences and similarities. I've outlined some of the initial differences that you see between a budding startup and new venture within an existing organization. During the early phases, fundraising. Entrepreneur equals angels, VCs, etc. Intrapreneur equals parent company or partners, clients, business infrastructure. Entrepreneur equals solving for office space, payroll, legal, etc. Intrapreneur equals borrow from parent company's infrastructure. Marketing. Entrepreneur equals boots on the ground, scrappy, conservative budget. Intrapreneur equals existing clients, customers from day one. Recruiting plus hiring. Entrepreneur equals network and sell the idea to get new hires and give up equity. Intrapreneur equals network and sell idea to internal employees, people you have worked with and know, trust. As an entrepreneur turned intrapreneur, I have experienced both worlds, and I do not agree that intrapreneurs are just employees of the company, or that they do not risk anything, or organize their team with mediocre people. These generalizations can be flipped and applied to entrepreneurship too. Intrapreneurs have to go through many of the same cycles as you would as an entrepreneur, but just within the ecosystem of the company. If your product service fails as an intrapreneur, it may not be your personal money on the line, but for many entrepreneurs, this is true as well. In both cases, there are risks. I've enjoyed both entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship roles immensely and for different reasons. But I found both to be challenging, fun, and rewarding. Intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs have a lot in common. While one works within a company to create, the other works to create a company from nothing. Both are working to create and innovate. A sense of what the customer or end user needs and wants is critical in either role. Additionally, these roles require initiative, dedication, ownership, and a commitment to excellence. Finally, there is some risk involved in intrapreneurship, but significantly less than entrepreneurship. Both entrepreneur and intrapreneur are creative, disruptive thinkers. Both of them have the attitude to become more than an office people and think out of the boundaries of 8 a.m. 17 p.m. worker. On the other hand, they are totally separated on the motivation aspect. Entrepreneurs are the owner of the company, they take a huge risk, and they will fully benefit from the outcome. They can recruit talent by offering option stocks of the company. Intrapreneurs are just employees of the company. They did not risk anything, and they will only have bonus etc. when their idea becomes successful. They organize their team with mediocre people, since they cannot recruit talent. The carrot and stick of the startup directly affects its successful. So IMHO entrepreneurs tend to be far more successful than intrapreneurs.